This viral volume tool has been all over my feed, so I had to test it out. As a fine-haired specialist and someone with fine hair myself, I'm gonna show you exactly how it works, my honest thoughts, and whether or not it's worth the hype. If you have watched any of my videos, then you know I am all about effortless volume. So when something claims to be a miracle for fine hair, I am testing it. So this product claims to have unique patented plates to give you instant volume with no product and instant lift. Okay, so they have 3 different sizes. They have the classic, which is 1.5 inches, and that is supposed to be for long hair. They have the petite 1 inch, which is the one I have, and then that is supposed to be for short to medium hair. And lastly, they have one called the Rudy, and that is a 3/4 inch, and it is meant for someone with short hair or who only wants root lift. All right, so let's get right into the fun part, which is how to use it. I'm going to do one side first, and then we'll do a side-by-side comparison. All right, let's go ahead and turn her on. Little side button, and it has a temperature gauge. And let's go ahead and talk about the recommended temperatures for different hair types. For fine, thin, or damaged hair, you're gonna wanna stick to 320 to 350. I personally have been using it at 330. For normal, medium texture hair or healthy hair, they suggest 350 to 370. And if you have thick, coarse, or curly hair, you can bump it up to 370 to 390. I would suggest starting off as low as possible until you really get the hang of it, and then you can figure out what your ideal heat is. Okay, so let's get volumed. So they suggest you section off a mohawk section of where you want the smooth hair to lay over your volume. For me, I am going to take about 1 inch from my part on both sides. And you wanna make sure that you have your hair parted where you're gonna be wearing it. It does come with a sectioning comb. The pink one that I have came with a red one. And then it also comes with 4 sectioning clips. And mine came with gray. I do have one at the salon that I use on my clients. And that one is a purple or a lavender. And that one came with lavender clips and a lavender comb. So once you have your hair sections out of the way, I'm actually gonna use a smaller clip since I don't have that much hair. Now you're gonna wanna leave out at least 1 inch around your hairline. I think they recommend 1/2 inch to 1 inch, but I would say to be safe, leave out 1 inch because you don't want to see the texture when you pull your hair up or when you move it around or tuck it. Now when it comes to the back of your head, I am going to section off another inch below the mohawk section. And that is what my sections look like. Now, depending on how much volume you want, if you want more volume, then you're gonna wanna be voluming your hair in multiple sections. If you just want just a little bit of volume at the root, then you can do just 1 or 2 sections. But for demonstration purposes, I'm gonna do a little bit more today than maybe I would normally do, because we're gonna give ourselves lots and lots of volume. Since we are only gonna be doing one side, I'm actually going to take down the right side so we can do our side-by-side comparison. All right, so today I'm gonna be starting above my ear as my first volume section. All right, so take a section that you're comfortable with, not too wide this way, definitely not wider than the plates that your volume has. My section is about 1/4 inch thick, and I would say about 2 inches wide. Okay, so hold your hair out and up and take your volume styler and get as close to your scalp as possible. Of course, you don't wanna burn your scalp, but get as close to your scalp as possible and hold for 1 to 2 seconds. So I'm gonna do 2, 1, 2, and then right below that again, 1, 2. That is what the first section looks like. Now this will relax a little bit once you brush it through and once it has cooled so that it's like undetectable above the hair that is going to be covering it. I'm going to take that around the back section as well. Take down another section and repeat. Of course, the more layers, the more volume. With fewer layers, you're gonna get more a soft, diffused lift. This is such a great tool for giving your ponytails or your updos volume as well. Repeating the process. Now, I did 2 sections. You can do 1 section if you really just wanted to focus the volume at the root. But in my opinion, I think that this is gonna give you more bang for your buck, more volume than just doing just the root. You can do 3, actually. I think they suggest on their website that you can do 1 to 3. Now, I think with my hair type, 3 would start showing through the layers. Unless I was doing maybe like an updo or something, then maybe it would be appropriate, but I haven't tested 3 out. I'm repeating the process. Now, as you can see, I'm getting some major volume here. This is my last section before the top. Okay, see, wow, that's some serious volume right there with minimum effort, I do have to say. All right, I think that I was being a little cautious with leaving too much hair out, so I'm gonna go ahead and volume these. I'm gonna do it in a different manner though. Instead of doing it horizontally, I'm gonna do it vertically. Let's see what happens. All right, so that time I just did it 1 clamp instead of 2 clamps. Now let's see what this looks like compared to the other side and if we want to make any adjustments. Although I kind of feel like I do want to do this little baby section, maybe just vertically again and just 1 little boop. All right, feel that like that was appropriate. Okay, let's take this down and let's brush it through and see if we want to add another layer. All right, I do feel like it could use 1 more because now I'm seeing a little divot. Make sure I have a clean section so nothing peeks through. But I feel like even if it did peek through a little bit, that the crimp is so soft that it's not gonna be noticeable. All right, now we're gonna do 1 clamp. This is a thinner section too. Yeah, I like the 1 clamp the closer you get to the top. Pro tip. All right, let's see. I don't know, I feel like I can do 1 more row. I mean, you just gotta play with it and just see, because you're not gonna ruin your hair. And what's the worst that can happen? You can spritz it with some water and re-blow dry it. Okay. Close to my scalp, I'm just doing 1. Now, choosing the Rudy over this is the 1 inch, like I said, this is the Petite. The Rudy is a 3/4. I mean, I don't really see why you would need it unless you have really short hair. This is gonna give you, I feel like maybe a little bit more options, but I have not tested it out myself to give you my full honest opinion. I feel like that's probably all I can do. Let's see what happens now. All right, now I don't have any product in my hair except for what I put in it last night before I blew dry it, which you saw what I started with. Obviously you can't get too much closer to the bang area, which I've tried and I accidentally got a little too close and there was some little crimpies hanging out, but that's what this comb comes in handy for. I mean, you can just kind of like do a little mini back comb. And I did order their volumizing powder. So you can also just put a little bit of little spritz. Ooh. Okay. A lot comes out, so you gotta be careful. That was quite a bit, so it's nice, very texturizing, the powder. It's soft though. I love a texture powder. All right, so now using the product, I'm going to back comb the product in. Just right here, which you could do underneath this whole section too, but before we get all into that, we just want to compare the sides. All right, so it feels very soft. I mean, it instantly gives you texture. Like I said, that's without any extra texture powder, or I don't have any of my favorite products in it that I would normally add. So yeah, you're definitely gonna be using way less product. So let's do a side by side, fluffing it up. I didn't tease it or nothing. I just zhuzhed it, brushed it through a little bit. All right, well, this is the volumed side and no volume side. I'm going to volume this side. Then I'll give you some styling tips and my final thoughts. Now that we're volumed on both sides, I'm gonna give it a quick curl and style it like I would normally. All right, this is how I would normally wear it. I haven't added any extra products in it yet. It is very soft, very brushable. Definitely gave me way more volume than if I were to have teased the heck out of it or added a crazy ton amount of products to get this same root lift. So, and even just like manipulating it, you can't see the texture at the root that it gave. It's definitely hidden. No extra product yet, just the Voloom and my curling iron. Here's what it looks like with a little bit of root powder, their volumizing powder, extra lift and hold. And then you don't even need hairspray. This was my hair before. And this is my hair after. Wow. All right, so the final verdict and my final thoughts. What I love about it, it definitely gives you lasting volume. You're gonna be using way less product. It's something that will revive your second day hair, something that's gonna make wearing your hair up much easier, doing little updos much easier, and it just makes you look like you have way more hair than you actually do. All right, so for the cons, it is a little bit pricey at $149, and if you overdo it, it can get that little rooty look or the bump it look, but with a little bit of practice, you can completely avoid that. Honestly, this product is good for anybody who wants volume at the root, especially someone who has fine or limp hair or somebody who struggles with getting that lasting lifting volume at the root. I will put a link in the description with the specific one that I got, and a little bonus, they are offering my viewers a little discount. So if you're interested, definitely check it out in the description. Let me know if you have already tried the Voloom tool and how you like it, or if there's another volume tool on the market that I have to try. If you have fine hair and you love videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe so you don't miss out on any more of my future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one.